Hey my friends, welcome to Joey's Tech. In this video, I am going to show you how to install SQLAlchemy in Visual Studio Code. We are going to do it in 3 steps. So let's start with step number 1, which is creating a Python project folder. To do that, you are going to click on File first and then click on Open Folder. So I'm going to create this Python project folder on my desktop, but you can choose to create it anywhere you want. So what you are going to do once you get inside the folder in which you want to create a Python project folder, you are going to click on new folder and you are going to name this folder. Let me name this as SQLAlchemy _ VS Code. I click on create and there you go. The folder has been created. Now I'm going to open it. And as you can see, the folder is opened inside the Visual Studio Code. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to create a main.py file within this Python project folder named SQLAlchemy _ VS Code. Okay, this file we are going to use later to test our installation. Now we come to step number 2, which is to create a virtual environment within this folder. To do that, you are going to click on terminal and then click on new terminal. All right, you can see the terminal is open. Over here, you are going to type a command to create a virtual environment within this folder. So let's see whether we are inside this folder or not. So to do that, I'm going to type pwd command and you can see I'm already inside this Python project folder. So over here, I'm going to type the command python3 -m venv and the name of the virtual environment. Let me call it SQLAlchemy _ venv. All right, so you are going to type this command and hit enter. And if this command doesn't result in any error, then the virtual environment gets successfully created. You can see that a folder has appeared over here. All right, this command got successful. And as you can see, a folder appears over here, SQLAlchemy _ venv, which is our virtual environment. Now we are going to call this activate executable within the bin folder to activate this virtual environment. So what we are going to do, we are going to write source dot / SQLAlchemy _ venv, which is our virtual environment / bin / activate. We hit enter and there you go. The virtual environment is active now. All right. Now we come to step number 3, which is to install SQLAlchemy library in this virtual environment. So to install SQLAlchemy, the command is very simple. You will write pip install SQLAlchemy. You hit enter and you can see the installation has begun. All right, it ended in no time and it says that it has successfully installed the SQLAlchemy. Now let's test it out. So we go to main.py and we import SQLAlchemy over here. All right. Okay, you can see there is a yellow line underneath the SQLAlchemy. That means we'll have to choose the correct interpreter. For that, you need to come down over here where the Python version is written. I have the latest Python version. You need to click on it and you can see that it is recommending me this particular interpreter, which is basically attached to this virtual environment that we just created. We are going to select it and you can see that yellow line is gone. Now if you print anything, let's say hello SQLAlchemy, and if you run this code, then it should run without any error. There you go. This means that we have successfully imported SQLAlchemy, which means in turn that we have successfully installed SQLAlchemy in this virtual environment within this Python project folder. And with this, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed learning how to install SQLAlchemy in Visual Studio Code from this video of Joey's Tech. If you liked this video, then click that like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, because that way you are not going to miss out on any tutorial videos that I create for you. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye and take very good care of yourself.